Hey everyone, Steve here. And a big question mark hangs over the tech world today. Is software engineering dying? It sounds crazy, right? Software is everywhere. Our phones, our cars, our refrigerators are practically begging to be coded. But seriously, people are worried. There's this creeping fear that robots are coming for our jobs. And not just any robots, but code writing, app building, AI-powered robots. Low-code, no-code platforms are popping up faster than mushrooms after a spring rain. They promise to let anyone build software, even without knowing a lick of Python or Java. So, is this it? Is the writing on the wall for software engineers? Automation is another big player in this drama. Companies are constantly looking for ways to streamline processes, cut costs, and boost efficiency. And guess what? Automation often means replacing humans with machines. We're talking about AI writing code, testing software, and even fixing bugs. It's enough to make any programmer nervous. Then there's the elephant in the room: artificial intelligence. AI is becoming insanely good at tasks we once thought were exclusive to the human brain. Things like problem solving, decision making, and yes, even coding. So is this the beginning of the end for software engineers? Are we all destined to become obsolete, replaced by lines of code written by lines of code? Stick around, because we're diving deep into this. Okay, let's talk about these low-code, no-code platforms. Are they as revolutionary as they seem? Sure, they're great for simple tasks, like building a basic website or automating a simple workflow. They're like the instant ramen of the software world. Quick, easy, and good in a pinch. But let's be real. You wouldn't expect to win a Michelin star with instant ramen, right? The same goes for low-code, no-code platforms. They're fantastic for specific scenarios, but they simply can't handle the complexity of large-scale, intricate software projects. Imagine building something like Google Maps or a high-frequency trading platform using drag-and-drop tools. It's not happening. These platforms are tools, my friends, and like any tool, they have their limitations. Now let's address the automation elephant in the server room. Yes, automation is changing the software development landscape, but is it killing the profession? Not quite. Think of it this way. Automation is like the invention of the power loom. It revolutionized the textile industry, but it didn't make weavers obsolete. It freed them from repetitive tasks, allowing them to focus on more creative and complex aspects of their craft. The same is true for software engineers. Automation is taking over repetitive coding tasks, like writing boilerplate code or running basic tests. This frees up engineers to tackle more challenging problems, design innovative solutions, and think strategically about the bigger picture. Instead of replacing engineers, automation is elevating them. The AI code apocalypse? Not so fast. And what about AI? Is it about to steal our keyboards and write all the code from now on? Well, AI is undoubtedly making waves in the software world. It's being used to generate code snippets, identify bugs, and even suggest entire functions. But here's the thing. AI, in its current state, lacks the crucial ingredient that makes human software engineers so valuable: understanding. AI can write code, but it can't truly understand the context the user needs, or the business goals behind the code. It can't think critically about design choices, anticipate potential pitfalls, or come up with creative solutions to unforeseen problems. At least, not yet. So, while AI will undoubtedly change how software is built, it's more likely to become a powerful tool for engineers than a replacement for them. The complexities computers can't handle yet. Think about it. Software engineering isn't just about writing code. It's about solving problems, creating solutions, and building things that improve people's lives. It requires empathy, creativity, and a deep understanding of human behavior, qualities that are still beyond the reach of even the most advanced AI. Software engineers are the architects, the engineers, and the artists of the digital world. They take abstract ideas and turn them into tangible realities. They build bridges between complex systems and the people who use them. And that, my friends, is something that no amount of automation or AI can replicate, at least not anytime soon. So, breathe easy, software engineers. The future's bright, and it's filled with code, but it's also filled with the uniquely human skills that make this profession so vital. The adaptable engineer. So if software engineering isn't dying, how is it evolving? Well, the one constant in the tech world is change. New languages, frameworks, and tools are emerging all the time. Remember when Flash was all the rage? Yeah, me neither. The point is, software engineers have always been adaptable. They're like tech chameleons, constantly learning and evolving to stay ahead of the curve. The rise of AI, automation, and low-code platforms isn't a threat to software engineers. It's a call to level up. It's an invitation to dive deeper, to specialize, and to become masters of these new tools. The best software engineers won't be replaced by AI. They'll be the ones guiding it, shaping it, and pushing its boundaries. Beyond the code, the rise of new specialists. Here's another exciting development. Software engineering is becoming less about just coding and more about specialized roles. Think about it. As software becomes more complex, we need experts in specific areas. We need AI specialists who can build and train machine learning models. We need cybersecurity experts who can protect our data from increasingly sophisticated threats. We need data scientists who can extract insights from the mountains of data we generate every day. And yes, we still need brilliant coders who can turn these ideas into reality. The future of software engineering isn't a monolith. It's a vibrant ecosystem of specialized skills, all working together to build the future. The future is collaboration. But here's the most important evolution of all. The future of software engineering is about collaboration. It's about breaking down silos between developers, designers, product managers, and business stakeholders. It's about working together, sharing knowledge, and building software that truly meets human needs. The days of the lone wolf coder, toiling away in isolation, are fading fast. The most successful software teams are those that embrace diversity, communication, and a shared vision. Because at the end of the day, software isn't just about lines of code, it's about people. It's about connecting with each other, solving problems together, and making the world a better, more interesting, and more human place. And that, my friends, is a mission that will never go out of style. Mastering the machine, AI, and machine learning expertise. Alright, let's talk about the skills that'll make you the software engineer equivalent of a tech rock star in this brave new world. Top of the list, AI and machine learning. Remember how we talked about AI changing the game? Well, that means you need to be in the game. Understanding how to build, train, and deploy machine learning models is like having a superpower on your resume. It's not just about writing the algorithms. It's about understanding the ethics of AI, knowing how to mitigate bias, and ensuring your creations are used for good. Think of yourselves as the AI whisperers, the ones who can bridge the gap between human ingenuity and machine intelligence. Trust me, the demand for these skills is only going to skyrocket. Guardians of the Code. Cybersecurity's critical role. Next up, cybersecurity. As our world becomes increasingly digital, the need to protect our data becomes paramount. Think about it. Every connected device, every line of code, is a potential entry point for malicious actors. And that's where you, the cybersecurity gurus, come in. You're the digital detectives, the code protectors, the guardians of the internet galaxy. You'll be building firewalls, designing secure systems, and outsmarting hackers with every keystroke. And it's not just about technical skills. It's about understanding risk management, having a strategic mindset, and staying one step ahead of the bad guys, or gals, because hacking knows no gender. It's a high-stakes, constantly evolving field, and frankly, we need more heroes like you. Now here's a plot twist you might not expect. In this world of AI, automation, and complex code, some of the most valuable skills are actually skills. Yeah, you heard me right. Communication, collaboration, problem solving, adaptability. These aren't just buzzwords. They're your secret weapons in the future of tech. Remember, software is built by teams, for people. Being able to clearly communicate your ideas, work effectively with others, and adapt to changing requirements is essential. Think about it. You could be the most brilliant coder in the world, but if you can't explain your ideas or collaborate with others, your brilliance will stay hidden in the dark corners of the internet. So, hone those soft skills, my friends. They're not just nice to have, they're essential for thriving in the collaborative, human-centric world of software engineering. But here's the ultimate skill, the one that trumps them all: a continuous learning mindset. The tech world moves at warp speed. What's cutting edge today might be ancient history tomorrow. The only way to stay ahead of the curve is to be a lifelong learner, a knowledge sponge, a digital explorer. Embrace new technologies, dive into unfamiliar programming languages, and never stop asking questions, because the more you learn, the more adaptable you become, and the more prepared you'll be to ride the waves of change in the exciting, ever-evolving world of software engineering. So, keep learning, keep building, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible with code. The future is yours to create. So, is software engineering a dying profession? Absolutely not. Is it changing? Faster than a chameleon in a bag of Skittles. But that's not a bad thing. Remember, the only constant in tech is change itself. As AI, automation, and low-code platforms reshape the landscape, software engineers have an incredible opportunity to evolve, to specialize, and to become even more valuable. The key is to embrace this change, to become lifelong learners, and to never stop honing our skills. Master the new tools of the trade, dive deep into AI and cybersecurity, and never underestimate the power of communication and collaboration. Because at its heart, software engineering is about solving problems, connecting with people, and using technology to make the world a better place. So, what do you think? Are you excited about the future of software engineering? Do you have any thoughts, experiences, or maybe even a crazy coding story you want to share? Drop them in the comments below. Let's spark a conversation, share some knowledge, and learn from each other. And hey, while you're at it, why not subscribe for more videos exploring the wild, wonderful, and ever-evolving world of tech? Thanks for watching, and keep on coding.